You followed the rules, set your stop loss, but the market used it like a trampoline to fly. Let's fix this. Hi, I am Pranav K, an NISM-certified trader and trainer and your risk management wingman in Kotak Stockshaala by Kotak Securities. Today, let's master the most underrated superhero of your trading system, that is the stop loss. Not to avoid losses, but to survive and win long term. Let's be clear and straight about this. A stop loss is not a prediction. It's an exit plan in case you are wrong. It protects your mindset, your capital, and most importantly, helps you stay in the game. Trading without a stop loss is like riding a bike downhill, blindfolded. It's not about are you going to crash or not, but it's a matter of when you're going to crash. There are three smart ways to place a stop loss. One is a structural stop loss, the second one is a fixed stop loss, and the third one is an indicator-based stop loss. The first one, which is the structural based stop loss, is also a smart way of placing stop losses because you're going to place your stop losses either above or below your support or resistance levels, or even based on certain structure like bullish engulfing or bearish engulfing. Why it is smart is because the market has to break the structure to hit your stop loss. The second one is an indicator based stop loss, which is also called as a technical based stop loss. Here, you're going to use an indicator as a reference point to setting your stop losses. Example of indicators that you could use are moving averages, ATR, which is also called as average true range. These are great for volatile instruments or algo-based strategies. The third way of setting a stop loss is called as the fixed price stop loss or the lazy way of setting a stop loss. Here, you're going to set your stop loss based on how much risk you're willing to take. For example, I would decide that I'm willing to take ₹500 risk on this specific trade. So you're going to set your stop loss based on that, or even it could be based on a specific percentage. I'm going to risk 1% of my capital, which means you're going to set your stop loss 1% below your entry price. This kind of stop loss is like using the same size of shoes for everyone. Hey, it does not fit, but at least it is consistent. This kind of stop loss works best for quick scalps or even very good risk control. Here are common mistakes when you're setting stop losses. First one is setting a stop loss too tight, which means you get stopped out with every small move. The second one is setting the stop loss too wide, which means every time you take the stop loss hit, you are losing a much larger chunk of your capital. Third, but the worst, not setting a stop loss at all. Your stop loss must have logic, not fear or hope behind it. Professionals won't ask where I can place my stop, but rather they ask themselves, what is the market telling me about where I am wrong? If you are wrong, let your stop loss hit and exit fast. But if you are right, the stop loss is never touched and you are going to be on your way towards your target. It's like relationships. The earlier you exit the wrong ones, the better it is for you. Here's a golden rule that I follow. Never risk more than 1% of your capital on a single trade. In fact, don't even try to reach that limit of 1%. Keep your position sizing small and make sure that your stop losses are taken care of. Here's a quick recap of what we have learned so far. Stop loss is your safety belt. Make sure you're either using structure-based stop losses, indicator-based stop losses, or fixed price-based stop losses. Each of them work well for different types of trading, so make sure you're using the right one. Don't place your stop losses based on emotions, and in fact, use proper position sizing to save your capital. Finally, please respect the stop loss. It's not your enemy, but your coach. Stop losses don't limit your profit. They protect your potential. If you learned a thing or two about stop losses, then go ahead and like this video and share it with your friends. I am Pranav K and you're watching Stockshaala by Kotak Securities, and I'm going to see you in the next video.
Investments in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.